A father is a family's strongest foundation and backbone. His hard work, perseverance, and love can often go unnoticed but play a pivotal role in ensuring everyone's well-being. When one dad was on the verge of a serious health scare, he had a lovely guardian angel in his corner. Paula and John Ivanowski lived with their beautiful family in Kirkwood, St. Louis County, Missouri. Everything was going well for them until John's health began declining, something they had never seen coming. It turned out that John had kidney issues for which he needed medical help. As the years passed, things aggravated, and his condition worsened instead of improving. Then, one day, the Ivanowskis received lab results that shattered them to the core. According to one of the tests, John's kidney had failed, and he required immediate treatment. John's daughter, Delaine Ivanowski, said her father was diagnosed with immunoglobulin A deficiency, characterized by an overactive immune system that attacked his kidneys. She added that John was stubborn and hard to reason with, which made convincing him all the more difficult. John refused to accept the results and questioned their authenticity. However, he underwent another round of tests which confirmed the news everyone had been dreading. He was, indeed, suffering from kidney failure. His condition was so serious that, at some point, he would require a transplant. Several months passed, and John's health continued to decline. Described by his daughter as an active man who was always on his toes, he started feeling drained and unwell. Owing to his exhaustion and fragile state, his wife, Paula, and daughter, Delaine, suggested he get another checkup. Per Delaine, her dad's subsequent labs were worse than the previous ones, and his nephrologist called him to the clinic. The doctor informed my dad that he was not sure if he had 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months to live, recalled Delaine. After that, John was signed up for an emergent dialysis treatment, which made him feel much better. According to his daughter, he had to go to a dialysis center thrice a week and sit down for 3 to 4 hours for the treatment, a lifestyle he wasn't suited for. Over time, John started receiving treatment from the comfort of his home instead of going to the dialysis center. But one thing that couldn't be eased was the pain and suffering he bravely endured, which wasn't lost on his loved ones. Seeing her dad undergo insurmountable agony daily, Delaine thought of something. She contemplated giving one of her kidneys to him. But being the loving and devoted dad that he was, John was the first one to detest the idea. In his defense, he told his daughter, "You're too young, you've got a long time to be here and my time's limited." But taking after her headstrong father, Delaine didn't back off and started contacting his doctors. Then she underwent several tests, including blood samples, X-rays, chest and CT scans, and EKG, until she heard the delightful news. She was a perfect match and qualified as a donor. John's surgery was set to happen in November 2022, but it was postponed after he fell hanging a deer's stand from a tree and broke his heel bones and L2 vertebrae. It took him 6 weeks in a wheelchair to recover from the accidental fall. Finally, John received another date for his surgery, February 16, 2023, utterly oblivious to his donor's identity. While Delaine worked secretly in the background, she said her dad had no idea what was happening. 8 months of complete secrecy concluded in the most heartwarming moment, captured on film on the day of John's transplant. It only dawned on Mr. Ivanowski when his daughter walked through the door, and he was able to connect the dots. He recalled, "Delaine opened the door and came through and I was just like, oh my lord." Delaine posted the emotional footage on Facebook and TikTok, where it garnered immense love and appreciation from netizens worldwide. The ecstatic 25-year-old shared that her kidney was working brilliantly and her dad and thanked everyone for their overwhelming support. Although John was initially against his daughter stepping up, his reaction was a mix of tears, gratitude, and pride. "I can't stop crying. I mean, I was upset, but I'm so grateful," expressed the emotional father. Despite doing things behind his back, Delaine noted that her father had hinted at her being up to something. She encouraged people to consider donating organs, especially kidneys, and called it equivalent to sharing the gift of life with someone. Delaine revealed that her parents had made enormous sacrifices to raise her, and she wished to do whatever she could to help them in their challenging times. She also thanked her mother for her strength, patience, and helpful nature. So what did having a new kidney mean to the Missouri man? Not having himself attached to a machine and enduring the excruciating pain meant John could do anything he wanted and needed to do. In short, he heaved a sigh of relief and could look forward to being a caring husband and a loving dad. What an absolutely selfless thing to do for someone, especially your father. Delane is a shining example for many people, and we hope she and her family continue to celebrate many blissful moments together. Thanks for watching.